right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the PowerPoint that we're going to be using this week. And so I'm going to be telling you what we will be learning for math, science, and social studies this week. As we already have some background knowledge of what we're learning in math, because today we were talking about capacity. So today we talked about what is capacity? What does that mean? Well, capacity is the amount a container can hold of something, of water, of anything you want to test your container, that how much of something it can hold. So today we were talking about cups, pints, quarts, and then a gallon. So then we learned how many cups are in a pint, and we learned how many pints are in a quart, and we learned how many quarts are in a gallon. Gallons, quarts, pints, and cups are a unit of measure. And some containers, like we already know, can hold more than others. So again, this is what we're learning in math: gallon, quarts, pints, cups. And then I showed you the activity whenever I poured the water onto another container from different containers. All right, and then in this case, we did this activity here. Okay, first we drew a big and capital G, which that means a gallon. And then how many quarts are in a gallon? Oh, there's 4 quarts in a gallon. Right. So we drew 4 capital Q's. And we also drew 2 capital P's for each quart, because we know that a quart holds 2 pints. And so how many cups in a pint? 2 cups. So then we wrote the letter C for cups in each P, because this is my gallon, this is a quart, that is a pint, and these are the cups. So how many quarts in a gallon? 4 quarts. How many pints in a gallon? 2, 4, 6, 8 pints. How many cups in a gallon? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16 cups in a gallon. And then we also wrote this at the bottom or at the top. I don't know where you wrote it, but we also wrote the key. Gallon equals 4 quarts. Quarts equals 2 pints. Pint equals 2 cups. All right. Then I gave you an option, and I said you can choose from the following activity. You can either complete a measured volume chart, or you can complete a gallon butt, or you can complete this activity here: how many drops to fill the dot. And then this is for science. For science, okay, so now we're going to move on to science. And in science, we're learning about interdependence. Basically, interdependence is how living things survive depending on other things like people or plants, etc. So, all right, so then your activity for science is to create your own terrarium or your aquarium or your pet and caregiver, because we know that the pet depends on the caregiver, and then if you have a fish, then the fish depends on little fish or plants, and then a terrarium oh, you can have another animal that depends on another animal, like a lizard, and maybe eating plants or other type of animals. And this is an example here, the ones that you can create at home. Okay, and so that's for science. So now I'm going to say it in Spanish. Para ciencia estamos aprendiendo sobre la interdependencia. La interdependencia es como los seres vivos dependemos en algo más para sobrevivir. En este caso estamos hablando de acuarios y terrarios y como un cuidador y su mascota. Por ejemplo, la mascota dependen del cuidador. Y en el acuario, digamos, de un pescado, dependen de otros pescados que se come o en plantas. En un terrario tenemos un animal y también pues puede depender como de otro animal o de las plantas que hay en el terrario para sobrevivir. Aquí tenemos un ejemplo. Te tengo aquí el terrarios o el terrario y aquí tenemos el acuario y aquí tenemos la mascota y el cuidador. Alright, that's for Wednesday. Eso es para el miércoles. We're going to review capacity. And I'm going to give you Quizzy and a Kahoot quiz. Okay, for social studies this week, we're going to be learning about continents and maps. Maps should be a review. Continents should be something that that we didn't really talk about in classroom. So I would pay more attention to the continents while you're learning this skill. Ok, en estudios sociales estamos hablando sobre los continentes y los mapas. Tuvimos mucho tiempo en el salón para hablar sobre los mapas, pero creo que no tuvimos tiempo suficiente para hablar sobre los continentes. Entonces yo me enfocara más como en el continente en esta ocasión. Ok, aquí tenemos los continentes. Here we have the continents. And so we know that they are we have Africa, South America, North America, Europe, Asia, Australia, Antarctica. Y pues tenemos estos continentes: África Sur, Norte, América, Europa, Asia, Australia y Antártica. Here in the bottom we have our oceans. Acá abajo tenemos los océanos. Bien. Y para los océanos tenemos el Pacífico, el Atlántico, el India y el Océano Glacial Antártico. Okay. So this is our lessons for this week. Estas van a ser nuestras lecciones para esta semana. I just wanted to share the PowerPoint with you. Nomás quería compartir la presentación con ustedes.